So what do we see? We see no steering wheel, we see no buttons, we see no touch screen, no pedals.
No.
But in the middle console, we see a device, we call it merge control. And what we see, it's pulsating. And once you want to connect with the machine, we put down our hand.
What happens in my seat?
And you feel the vibration in the seat of the exciters. You feel the heartbeat, it's my heartbeat now. And now we are connected to the system. So normally you as a human, you approach the car. So you steer the steering wheel, you touch a screen, you issue a command. But we did it very differently in the Vision AVTR. In the Vision AVTR, you lift your hand and icons are projected onto your skin. I'm not touching the display anymore or pushing a button.
No.
But what I do is I raise my hand. You can do the same thing on your side. And then I move left and right. And you see that icons are projected onto my skin, onto my palm. So all your senses are triggered, not only the visual one, but also the haptic one and the acoustic one. And then let's go to Pandora.
We are using our 100-year celebrations not to look back, but to look forward. I am also a strong believer that if you can imagine it, you have a strong chance of actually making that happen.
Too technical. I think I don't know what you want to do here, but the wheel arches. With some really technical lines.
A live geometry is a concept we thought about for this car to illustrate the fact that in the future, the digital world and the analog world will work together to create a seamless experience. So some parts of the car will be moving and relating to the digital information that you get in the car.
Especially when it comes to different driving modes of the future. We talk much about autonomous driving, self-driving and so on. The car has to actively adapt to these driving conditions. And that to me is possible with a live geometry.
Ease and boost are two modes that we have in the Vision vehicle. Ease is for those moments where you don't want to concentrate fully on the act of driving. You want to relax or maybe concentrate on something else. And boost is for those moments where you want your typical BMW driving experience.
Working as a professional designer for almost 25 years, I did many cars in my career. And this is definitely one of the most exciting projects or show cars I've ever worked on with my team. The Audi Sky Sphere has been inspired by the Horch 853, which has been a roadster in the 30s. And this roadster has been benchmarked on one hand in driving dynamics and in comfort. And the Audi Sky Sphere is a modern, very progressive interpretation of these two characteristics. The Audi headquarters is located in Ingolstadt. To come up and to catch all ideas around the world, we have a design studio, a very digital and small one in Beijing and one in Malibu. That's why the Audi Sky Sphere is developed and designed 100% digital. And the process is that we have a few times a month digital calls. So we are meeting in a virtual studio. We're talking about the status of the design. Audi Sky Sphere is a look into the future because we are showcasing and visualizing the potential of this progressive technology, automated driving level 4. That means it showcases the opportunities around this technology, because the Audi Sky Sphere is on one hand a real sports car, and it can transform in only a few seconds into an autonomous lounge. The highlights are that we combine a very muscular body with very elegant lines. And this combination is something really progressive, that the car looks on one hand very sporty and muscular and super elegant and very sleek. The Audi Sky Sphere is a very progressive interpretation of a roadster. The proportions of the Audi Sky Sphere are simply breathtaking. Dream proportions, I have to say. Big wheels, a long wheelbase, very long and low bonnet, in combination with a very short overhang, a speedster roofline. I will never forget when I saw the Sky Sphere for the first time in this dark painted color with all the nice details. It's a very emotional moment for me.
It was very important right at the beginning of the creative process that the exterior design team captured the magical DNA of Rolls-Royce. For example, the long front bonnet stretching out into the night, guided by the uplit spirit of ecstasy through Manhattan, Mayfair, Beijing, all these glamorous places that our high net worth individuals travel. This lovely sweeping silhouette, almost like Wraith, with its fastback profile that stretches right to the rear of the car, captures the glamour, the essence of bespoke in the future, which we felt was very important for this unique individual. Perhaps the most important aspect of the exterior was to evoke this sense of efficiency, this sense of lightweight electric architecture. The vehicle is fully autonomous, it has an electric motor at the front, electric motor at the rear, and we wanted to evoke these values very much in the lightweight nature of the lines and the body structure. So in this view here, you have lines that bounce up, so to speak, from the side of the vehicle and converge very gracefully into this box tail. There's a lot of nautical familiarity with the way that we've treated the rear of the car. This beautiful diffuser type surface that comes up from the rear, again suggesting efficiency. Perhaps more importantly, though, was the reference to the 10EX. This was an experimental vehicle developed by Sir Henry Royce in the 1920s. One of the most beautiful pieces of bodywork that we can think of by Barker at the time. And the design team wanted to pay an homage to this lovely sense of discipline and order. The punctuation of the rear lights, the fine-honed lines, all reference that vehicle.